Nscaler 454 here. I just wanted to make a quick video on the gap in the track that comes from when you're joining two pieces of flex track. Well, I did what most people do, and that's take your scrap rail ties and sand it down and then try to shove it underneath. And I didn't get very far because I quickly realized that if I sand this down enough, this rail tie is going to sit much lower than the rail ties around it. Plus, I feel like it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm not sure the detail will carry through, so I built my own. I made mine in a three-piece design. This is the center rail ties, and then you have the outer rail ties. I don't know if you can see this, but they are detailed. You have texture on the top, the nails, all that stuff. And I built them in strips of 16. Now I'm using Pico N-Scale Code 55 track, and that is what I designed this around. And what's nice about this is it's very easy to see how many rail ties you'll need per gap. So this one, I'll use 1. This one we'll use 2. And this one, I think we're going to use 3. So cutting these out is pretty simple. You just need some flush cutting pliers. I use some Kleins, and then like so. We'll cut the gap in between, or the joiner. So now, should be able to just pull that up. Pull this one up as well. There you go. There's going to be a little bit of excess on that, so we'll cut that off. And then you take a little file maybe. All right, this one. I'm just going to use a little bit of white glue. By a little bit, I mean quite a bit for the section that it is. And then we'll set this in. Okay. There. Let the glue dry and it should be ready to paint. One down and a whole bunch more to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. So we have all of our gaps filled, but there's one more thing I'm going to do. In the future, I would like to add a switch stand just on the outside of our turnouts, but I need some rail ties for those switch stands to sit on, so I made my own full-length rail ties. Now these are designed to be the exact width of the switching mechanism of the Pico turnouts, but first I need to throw down some cork for a place for that rail tie to sit on. So I'm just going to cut this out just a bit. Make sure it's not going to interfere with your switch. In this case, I'm completely fine. Normally I would let that dry, but for the sake of the video, we're not going to bother. All right, here we go. And that is done. Just to show you what these look like up close, you can see that because they are connected, they go in nice and straight. They sit flush with the Pico rail ties. I have ran some train cars over them and no issues with at least the cars that I'm run. So as far as I can tell, they are A-OK. I completed the whole upper section, which took 24 rail ties plus 3 turnouts. And now it is ready for paint, which is exciting. Let me know what you guys think of the designs. If you like it or you think people might want to buy it, maybe leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram. I'm sure we can work something out. But that's it for this video. So hit the like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.